Hey, Aries. Hey, we are talking about clearing money blockages, removing money blockages that maybe they aren't serving you. Who are they serving, really? Hmm. Anyway, please keep in mind, Aries, that this message is not for every Aries. This is a collective Aries placement reading. So take it as it resonates. But if you like how I get down, you like how I read, you like the fact that we are talking about money blockages and clearing those things out, go ahead, give it a like, give it a share, hit subscribe so you know when I'm posting for you, Aries placement. So let's get into it. Please let us know what the issue is surrounding Aries and the blockages that Aries placements might be experiencing financially. What is surrounding the financial blockages around Aries? What is the situation surrounding Aries' financial blockages? Okay. Judgment. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. All right, Aries, and at the bottom of the deck, I love this version of this card. This is the Seven of Swords. You know, the Seven of Swords is definitely associated with being sneaky, being deceitful. Um, and in this situation, the energy surrounding this spread, I'm hearing it's more like not deceitful. I hear omission. It's almost like, yeah, I ain't telling. I ain't telling. I ain't saying shit. Like, but let's get a little more into it. So again, we have Judgment, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So what I'm seeing, Aries placements, is that when there's a time to stand up and help others, um, those who may be closest to you, you know their situation, how they may be struggling, or how they may not be struggling, you know what's going on. However, when there's a call to help these folks, you hold super tight. Four of Pentacles, this is one of those situations where you are like, you're on a defense, you're like, I ain't got it. Although, Aries placements, you got it. That's what I'm getting. It's like, you got that shit. And like I said, this is more so about those folks that who need help. Not so much those people who are um just got their hands out just to be having their hands out. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, no, I ain't helping. I don't have it for them. They got to get it how they live. I got it how I live. They got to get it how they live too. Let's clarify this. Please clarify Judgment for us in the situation for Aries. Clarify Judgment, please. Got the Four of Wands. Clarify Four of Pentacles. Death. And clarifying Seven of Wands. Knight of Cups. So this is more so about, oh, and at the bottom of the deck here, we have the the 8 of Cups. So you are completely disconnected. Yeah. And it's one of those things where, you know, should the situation call for people to approach you, you're like, you're throwing your hands up at the situation, really. And with the 4 of Wands here, is the 4 of Wands is definitely about prosperity. It's definitely about, um, success, and it can be a family card too, for me. So as I'm looking at this, it's like it changes. It changes how you feel about people who, look to you for help, even to the point where you have, yeah, it's like you have walked away. And I'm not even talking about, people who may have misused you. And maybe I'm getting, maybe that's where it stemmed from, where in the past you had given to certain folks, and it turns out that they weren't about shit. So it shut you down. It shut you down. Yeah. Hmm. Can we clarify this Knight of Cups here? Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please. All right. There we go. Yep. Yeah. It's coming. This is stemming from something that's happened in the past. You are only responding, and here's the Queen of Swords. She has been known as the Ice Queen, but this is somebody who, when they're hurt, they do become cold. They do become cold. And it doesn't matter if you are someone who identifies as masculine, feminine, anywhere in between, or anywhere outside the binary. You have been, you know betrayed here in the past, and you're just like, you hold tight. You hold tight to your money like a spider monkey, like, for real. Yeah. So let's find out what the outcome would be. What is the outcome for Aries placements if they continue to hold tight to their finances, knowing others may need assistance? What would be the outcome for Aries placements if they continue to hold tight to their finances? Judgment again. Okay. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Mm. There's something you're gonna miss out. We have a 2 of Swords here. You see, she's blindfolded with the 4 Cups here. And this person is somebody who just isn't paying attention to the blessing that's coming forward. And what's going to happen is you're going to miss out on an awakening. You're going to miss out on a chance to elevate. You're going to miss out on, you know, um, elevation. You're going to miss out on important relationships. You're going to miss out on folks who can help you in ways you need support. This is an opportunity, and you're going to miss out on it because you're feeling apathetic, not empathetic, but apathetic. And it it is understandable, especially Aries, if you have had that experience in the past where somebody has come through to take what's yours, uh, either through emotional manipulation or just straight up stole it. It makes sense to have this distrust, but at some point, there has to be room for rebirth and healing, right? Yeah. What is the advice for Aries placements? What is the advice for Aries placements? Okay. We have Temperance that came out. Ten of Wands. Six of Swords. And we all know, or if you don't, Six of Swords is all about moving towards calmer waters. It's really a card of healing. And with Temperance here, it's also like the burden. The burden is in between two cards, so that are about healing, because where they're trying to take you, this is at the bottom of the deck, where they are trying to take you is somewhere where you are completely abundant, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Like this person right here is somebody I'm hearing, look me in my face. I ain't got no worries. This is somebody who has support. This is somebody who feels fulfilled, because they have done exactly what they need to do. They have that inner peace. So we have, like I said, these two cards surrounding the Ten of Wands, that burden that you feel, that burden that you feel. And it requires healing. It requires going back and addressing that why you feel you need to hold onto something like a spider monkey. Does it go back to childhood? Does it go back to previous relationships? Only you can answer that. And for everybody, it's going to be a different answer. But it does require transformation. It does require healing that burden, um to bring about balance. And the Ten of Wands here, don't be discouraged by that Aries placements, because the 10 is all about endings. And that is the opportunity here. Is this going to be where you end it? Or is this going to be where you go back into a cycle of beginning? The same cycle. Yeah. Let's get this final message and outcome for Aries placements. Should they do the work to heal regarding their finances? Final message for Aries placement. Should they do the work to heal and release that blockage? Hmm. I can't make it up. You saw me shuffle. It's going to pay off. Should you should you decide to take this opportunity to heal, it's going to pay off. Pay off for your effort. Even taking the step, that decision, to heal what happened, to change your mindset. There is there is going to be an award, advancement in your career, advancement with your business, advancement professionally. And some of y'all are probably trying to um, get recognized online, creating content and things like that. And a lot of that is being blocked because of your attitude towards your finances. This is about getting recognized, about becoming, if fame is what you want, the only way out is through. So, yeah, I hope this helps, Aries placements. Yeah, you know, we all have things that we got to heal from. And I hope that this has encouraged you. Please don't see me as somebody who is talking to you in judgment. I'm just really passionate about helping you out for your highest good, Aries placements. So, with that said, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post content specifically to you, Aries placements, because I love you. And until next time, y'all, going on, do what you got to do, heal yourself, heal thyself to get this award. It's waiting on you. All right, y'all. Bye.